Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Recap. Y'all read that title, y'all seen that thumbnail. I just want to let y'all know I was over Basketball Wives Orlando, and I think I said that in my last recap, and I wasn't gonna do it no more. But like the Oval, I already started it, so I might as well continue. I'm trying to hold myself accountable for starting and stopping stuff. So yeah, child. Anywho, let's get into this recap. This is season 1, episode 5. This episode was called "You've Been Around My Kids," and yeah. On episode recap number 5 of Basketball Wives Orlando, and the only reason why I watch is because of Neek. The only reason why I recap is because I'm holding myself accountable. But that's neither here nor there. So let's get into it. So they started this episode with like mini scenes, I guess, to fill the episode up, because the episodes really don't be episode like talking about. Like I said, I only watch because of Neek. And unfortunately, this whole episode, she was not on there. So yeah. Anywho, when we finally get to a real scene instead of the mini scenes, we see Danielle and Megan meet up and start talking about the podcast. Then they started talking about Mackenzie. So y'all know Megan has a podcast. They kind of dipped and dabbed in that for like 2 seconds, and then they started talking about Mackenzie, of course. And so Danielle wants to talk to Mackenzie about the stalking, harassment, and whatever else, child. Danielle makes a remark like her and her baby daddy still having relations as well. But I mean, all of this is very much weird to me. It's like y'all are overly grown, but it's giving very much high school. Anywho, then we see Lindsay, and 5 episodes in, we finally see more of her. Like, I'm so happy. It took 3 to actually find out who her name and who she was, and to get an introduction to her. But we actually see more of her. But her man plays overseas, and she's pregnant. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much that on that, okay? He playing overseas. He seemed like he don't even want to come home for the baby to be born, but I digress, child. We then go see Mulan picking up her sisters, her baby sisters. They're 17 and 13. Honestly, they looked older than that to me, but hey. She tells one of them to get her Aquaphor out her purse, and baby sis seen a whole vibrator coming out. Child. Okay. Next, we see Ashley and Nikki bonding and talking about doing an event wig for charity. And how they lost a family member to cancer. So Ashley lost her mom, Nikki lost her sister. And yeah, it was just nice to see some type of bonding going on, instead of girls bonding over beef and girls bonding over baby daddies and boyfriends. It was nice, even though this was a sad moment. I mean, it was like a sad scene. It was nice to have the ladies, well, 2 people bond over something other than drama. Okay. So yeah. Then we head on over to see the sit down of the year. Child, we finally see Danielle and Mackenzie have a sit down. Alright. So honestly, I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I've said this plenty of times. I'm very much tired of Danielle, okay? She keeps trying to prove her point, and instead of going woman to Mackenzie, she should have just talked to Rashad, okay? Like, he is the common denominator, honestly. Apparently, he's telling y'all 2 different things. Mackenzie don't seem as... The only thing different is Mackenzie is not that pressed about it as Danielle. See, if Danielle wouldn't be as pressed as Mackenzie, maybe it would be okay. But I digress. And then Danielle keeps trying to compare and contrast their situation with Nick and Dwayne. It's just very tiring, okay? She also asked Mackenzie if she's been around her kids, but Mackenzie doesn't really answer either. So, girl, just handle it with your baby daddy, honestly. Then we see a very deep conversation between Mulan and her sisters. She's just trying to lead them on the right path, and they talk about how their mom's mental health hasn't been the same since their brother got killed, and Mulan just trying to be a big sister and teach her little sisters, get it together. And she tells the one that's 17 to kind of like lead by example because she almost grown, and then the 13-year-old is watching her and she don't want her to see that what she doing is okay. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was good to see something other than the drama. I'm just saying. So then we go and see Lindsay and her man. He in the country now, and they shopping for and talking about the baby. Anywho, then we see. I know y'all tired of me saying. Then we see. I'm trying to go scene by scene. But Megan meets up with her mom. As y'all know, Megan was raised by her grandparents, but she had two other siblings that her mom actually kept. But didn't know Megan mom had her at 17. So up until this episode, well, in this scene. So Megan lets her mom know why she resents her. But her mama basically asks her to just stop bringing her family down on these platforms. But Megan doesn't think her mama takes accountability or whatnot. And honestly, I feel like they should just take this to therapy at the end of the day. I mean, I feel like Megan feel like she's the outside child because her mama didn't raise her. She wasn't raised with her siblings. But, I mean, talking about it on national TV is not going to make it any better. Like, I have to agree with her mama on that. Like, you bringing it to these platforms ain't gonna solve it. I feel like that'll just only make it worse. Y'all should just handle this stuff off of TV. I guess maybe this was a part of her storyline, but I really feel like they should have just had therapy and she should have found something else to talk about, because I don't think that's gonna heal the wound that you're trying to heal, honestly. Like, just talk about it in therapy. Don't talk about it to us on the TV. Like, for us to see something like that break. I don't know. It was just, I just rather y'all just go to therapy with stuff like that. So, we see in the next scene, Mackenzie throws Chanel a birthday party. Unfortunately, Nick and Dwayne aren't there. My girl was MIA this whole episode, Jan. Oof. Oh, y'all know I was stressed. Anywho, Lindsay, Milan, Ashley, and Mackenzie play catch up at the baby's party and bring up the incident that happened at the dinner Mulan had. And I think Lindsay actually brought up Morgan, Danielle, woot woot. She brought it up, and Mackenzie was like, "Girl, not at my baby party." But then after they catch up, we see a scene with Megan, Morgan, and Danielle, the three amigas cheaters, okay? They meet up and play catch up as well about the conversation about Mackenzie, of course, child. And like I said, this is tiring, very much tiring at this point. They also discuss Mulan being a flip-flopper, and yes, I am tired. I don't know. This whole bully situation is starting to unfold on TV. Like, even though Nick wasn't talking about them, she was talking about her, Mulan, and Nikki at the time when she said they gonna think we some big bully bees. But of course Nikki ran with that. Okay. So now I feel like everybody looked at it as if they were bullies before Nikki even made that comment. And now y'all really look like some bullies. Okay? It's very much weird. I'm not gonna rate these episodes. I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below how y'all like it. If y'all even watching it. If y'all not watching it, why y'all not watching it. Do y'all enjoy it? If you do, if you don't, why not? But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Press that bell notification button so you can be notified every time I post a new video, because it be random. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Well, I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.